What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life in TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Put a Ring on It, Season 1, Episode 3, Letting It Go, or Letting It All Go, or something like that. Y'all, we're going to pick up right where we left off last week. However, I need to do a little house cleaning on this channel as well. Maybe housekeeping, not really cleaning. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed yet, I'm not sure why not. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Just know that videos come when they come. There's no set day, no set time, because I'm a working woman. You know what I'm saying? I work full time for the government. And those of you who have been here for a while, y'all are aware that this is the busy time of year for me. Like say last year, I had to cut back to like one show for the rest of the holiday season. But this is a busy time for me. I'm working more hours, working more days, and I'm exhausted half the time. So this is why you don't get videos when you think you should have them. Let's get right into it. Last week we had an explosive situation that happened between Ashley and Hollywood. Ashley was pretty much expressing how she feels about moving forward in this relationship. You've made me wait all these years for you to get your shit together, and now that you believe that you got your shit together, I'm supposed to just trust and accept that and say, okay, fine, let's get married. Ooh, you've been waiting all this time. You know, what's your pause now? What's your pause now is how Hollywood is feeling. But Hollywood says to her, well, I don't need this. If you want to go, you can go. Okay, you've been with somebody all this time. You've had them hanging on by a string all this fucking time with scissors ready to cut it at any moment. Matter of fact, you did cut it more than once. After you proposed, after you she put down money on a destination wedding, after she bought her wedding dress, then you changed your mind 2 more doggone times, including to the fact that you want to start seeing other people. And now that you like, oh, you know what? I'm ready to go ahead and do this. You expect her to just hop on the fucking bandwagon like that. No, sir, no, ma'am, Pam. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. Because now there's some trust issues. She can't trust in you that you're going to stick with her. You've already proven to her on more than one occasion you'll cut it off. And now you're sitting here in front of everybody in the world, the rest of the world to see, saying to me, I don't need this. Which is basically telling me I don't need you. If you want to go, you can go. I don't know what you're still here for anyway. That's what she's hearing. And so they having this discussion in the car, and Hollywood keeps saying, how long are you going to make me wait? How long are you going to make me wait? What I don't think that Ashley is hearing when he says those words is, how long are you going to punish me? He know he fucked up. He said, I know I fucked up in the past. I know I did wrong. I know I broke your heart. I never want you to feel that way. But Hollywood, you did make her feel that way on more than one occasion. And it's more than just the wedding proposal. It's more than Hollywood cheated. Hollywood cheated. And I could tell just about how every time somebody else in the room speaks about cheating, or how he takes that deep breath in and look over at Ashley like, ooh, I'm glad we got past that. That's the look that Hollywood gives her. And, especially like when you in the middle of your relationship, 5 years in, then you tell me, I think we should start seeing other people just so you can get it out your system. That's what that was. He wanted to get out. He wanted to go bang as many holes as he could before he said, I do it. And come back to you and say, okay, I'm ready now. I am ready for love. No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you think you are right now, nah, I'm not ready for you. Because Ashley is still, okay, like I said, Hollywood is sitting here saying, how long you going to punish me? I don't know how many times I could prove to you how much I love you and how much I want to marry you. Now. I'm going to always put that now in her. He's saying it over and over again. What is wrong with you? Why you won't take me now? You've been waiting on me all this time. I was the man for you all this time. And now that I got my shit together, something that I ain't, how long you gonna punish me? And Ashley is sitting here saying, you hurt me, bruh. I understand you. I understand that you know what you did back then, but you don't understand the impact that it has caused in this relationship. How it broke down the trust barrier between us. How I see that you are flighty. How it makes me feel that I can't trust for you to stay in for the long haul. I got everybody out here in the world looking at me. I'm embarrassed. My friends, my family, everybody's embarrassed. What they're embarrassed by is the fact that she stayed with him. How can you let this man dog you out the way that he did? Set y'all up for a wedding failure twice the way that he did, and then you still stick with him. He wanted to go see and date other people, and you still hanging on. What's wrong with you? And then Ashley, at some point during her life, defended her actions, defended her love for Hollywood. I know he the one for me. He just needs some time. He made his mistakes. He is aware that what he did is wrong. Yada, yada this, yada, yada that. She's probably done that before. Defended her relationship with Hollywood before. To her friends and to her family and what have you. And then she's sitting here now saying, wait a minute. What have I done? Ashley is not really that. She's mad at Hollywood for the hurt he's caused, but she's more mad at herself because of what she did not do or what she felt she should possibly have done back in the day. Instead of defending him and sticking by him, she's thinking, well, maybe I should have walked away. What would life have been if I had walked away? I would not be in this much pain. And he is sitting here constantly reminding me over and over again that he could easily walk away again when he doesn't fight for our relationship. When he's not willing to stand there and wait for me. He said, I done waited longer than you have. And she broke it down. No, sir, we were together 5 years before you even proposed the first time. And then after you proposed, within 2 more years, you called off the wedding twice. Suggested that we wanted to go date other people during that 2-year time frame. And then after you got that shit out your system, like I said, then you decided, you know what, I want to marry you. It's only been a year and a half now that you have got your shit together. And now you expect me to just be on the bandwagon. And he is telling all the world right now, oh, well, if that's what you feel, bye. So you basically are repeating the same thing you did when you was ghosting me in the weddings the first 2 times. When you had me waiting for you the first 5 years. You telling me, sir, I'm not worthy of the fight. I'm not worthy to stand there at the altar. I'm not worthy for the wait. That's what you're telling her, Hollywood. And you don't want to hear it because your fucking ego and your pride is too goddamn big for your head. That's exactly what's going on. Like I said, I think Ashley is more mad at herself. And she doesn't want to fully acknowledge that it's a possibility that I could have got out of this long time ago. Maybe I should have listened to my friends and walked away long time ago. I love this man, I do. But I'm not fully loving myself by allowing him to continuously abuse what we had, to continuously disrespect what we had. And now after 8 years, he got his shit together and think that I'm supposed to be just all, oh my God, he's finally got on board. Yay! That's what he expects out of her. So like I said, he sees this as a punishment. She's just punishing me. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So we get into, and I think I probably much just went through that whole little situation. That's what happened in a therapy session and everything. So we get into, y'all know that Ulysses and Mimi departed the show to deal with her father's illness. I'm not sure if her father passed. I was looking on her social media and I didn't notice that was mentioned. Speaking of that, Mimi, shout out to you. I appreciate you hitting me up on Twitter. She didn't hit me up directly. I don't know. She saw the video. She watched the review and then she retweeted it. So I was able to get in touch with Mimi like that through that way. Ashley, I fucked your last name up all last episode. Ashley always hits me up on Twitter, and she also comes to the comment section down below and gives me a shout out. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Baricia, the one who went on Hollywood on the date the first time, baby, she dropped some tea on me last episode. Go ahead on, girl. Shout out to you too for being here. I appreciate all of you ladies coming through, watching the video. Y'all know I got a mouth and I'm judgmental, and y'all still here and y'all still rock with me. That's much love. Okay, so speaking, we got a new couple because Ulysses and Mimi left the show. I don't know. I got a feeling that Ulysses and Mimi is making a comeback somewhere during this episode. I really do, or during this season. And I was finna say what I said it to a couple people in the comment section, that the status of these couples. I'm not gonna say it right now because I don't want to spoil it for people who ain't following them on social media. Okay, so the new couple, Tamika and Vince. Vince reminds me of my baby brother, Lil Durk. Hey, Lil Durk. He reminds me of him in appearance in some kind of way. Something with the eyes. He kind of got my brother's eyes, whatever. Okay, so Vince and Tamika, they've been together 2.5 years. Vince wants to get married. Tamika doesn't. Tamika has some serious trust issues. It's weird to me though that when they come into this doggone group session, the good doctor, Dr. Nicole is telling these people at this moment that they're going to start dating other people, and they were none the wiser. It's also shocking to me that once they go out on these dates, the men seem to not know that the women that they going on these dates with are with somebody. Because every time the women say, well, I'm in a relationship, the guy's like, oh yeah? But the women seem to know. Why? All the women seem to know, hey, I'm on a date, except for the first guy that Ashley dated. The first episode, because he came to their fucking house. Like, that was Will Packer. Y'all wrong as a motherfucker for sending these people to the house. Y'all sent that girl to Tamika and Vince's house fully aware of the trust issues that Tamika has shown. She has been very blatant and very open about her trust issues before this date even happened. And y'all sent that man to her house. Y'all couldn't do like Shay and Peyton meet up at the bowling alley. Y'all couldn't do like Tamika and Everson meet up at what the fuck was that? The strip club? That's what that looked like to me. With no strippers, a hookah bar with no hookah. That's what they look like to me. Y'all couldn't do that. Y'all couldn't do like Ashley, go and meet Andre at the You have to bring them to their house. That's just mad disrespectful. That's mad. Will Packer, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. You wrong but so right. Because it adds another element to the show. Okay, so Tamika and Vince, been together 2.5 years. If I was Tamika, I wouldn't trust his ass either. I probably wouldn't still be with him. But sometimes, you can forgive somebody because you rocking with them and you don't see that they gonna do you the same way. But the thing with Tamika and Vince, early on in their relationship, when they first got together, Vince said he was single. I had this same situation. I was with this guy. I walked to his house. I see this picture of his kids and the baby mama was there. And I was like, you in a relationship? He's like, no, I'm very single. That's just my kid's mother. They in the picture together, whatever. That's how that situation went. Well, Tamika and Vince was in a similar situation. He said that he was single. He said that he had ended a relationship with this girl and the girl just wouldn't let him go. That's what Vince told Tamika. Because Tamika kept saying, okay, why she call her so much? He was like, there's an ex-model, she's just crazy like that. He's a photographer. So she let that shit go. 3 months later, now they're fully into the relationship, she gets a DM from the girl. And the girl say, hey, you still in the picture? Why? Me and him are still in a relationship together. Okay, so now Tamika's like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? You lied to me about the relationship being over in the beginning, and now here she is 3 months later talking about y'all still together. And then the girl is sending Tamika text messages and things like that to show proof, yes, honey, we are still together. He even responded in one of the texts that Tamika said that he loved the girl. And when she said that, Vince did deny it. He just hung his head like, shit, yeah, that happened. You know what I'm saying? He told the girl that he loved her. So of course she's still hanging on. Of course she's not letting go because Vince ain't letting her let go. Vince needed a safety net. That's what happens. Some people will be in a toxic fucking relationship They'll get with somebody else that they think is the bomb.com, but they was really feeling the last person, you know what I'm saying? And they really didn't want it to end. So there's a possibility that maybe it could happen all over again. So they still gonna keep communication up with that person in the event the new person don't work out, okay? But so, okay, time went on between Tamika and Vince. Time went on. Tamika meet with the girls later on in the episode. I'm finna jump around for a second. She meet with the girls later on in the episode, and she lets us know that not only did the girl hit him up in the DMs a few months later, especially with receipts, you know, he said that he was going on a business trip, a production trip. Come to find out, he made a whole grown ass trip to Chicago with this lady for a family function. So you lied to me, your girlfriend, to go out on a family function across the country, because we live in Atlanta and you went to the Chi, with the girl who you ain't supposed to be with no more, who you saying is just too crazy to let go. You got a whole trip that you took with her and you're still lying about it. And the girl done sent me pictures and itineraries and everything. Now let me tell you one thing, ladies. This girl, regardless of when Vince started the relationship with her, this girl was the side chick. She was the side chick. The side chick always knows about the main girl. The main girl is the one who's usually clueless or the one who's being lied to, because that's the one he's scared of losing. He tells all the side chick everything. He Vince said it. Yeah, I told her. She knew all about her. The side chick always knows. The side chick knows everything. She know your phone number. She know your social media. She DMing you. She know about your relationship. She know that y'all still together. Why you still there? The side chick always knows. And dudes always talking about, you know, side chicks need to play their position, or vice versa. So, no, girls be saying that too. But let me tell you part of the side chick position. It's to totally fuck up your current relationship. That's the role of a side chick. They allow you to come get in their bed, get a little bit of what you think you missing from the other person, and go back home to them. And then they hold in their hearts the hope and desire that you're going to one day leave them and leave that person and come to them. And when it don't happen the way that they want to do, or the quick way that they want to do, then they start to disrupt the other relationship. That's what side chicks do. That's what side pieces do. Their whole intent is to disrupt the. You may say I'm wrong. You may say I'm wrong. Hear me out. If you have a woman that you have been dating outside of your relationship, that is fully aware of the current relationship you have, your main relationship, and they are silent. They don't harangue you about leaving that person. They may bring it up every once in a while, but they're not going to harangue you about it. They're not trying to contact that other person to disrupt the relationship. They're trying to let you come to them in their own time, or they just cool with it all together. They will be your side. They will be there forever with you, forever, ever. That is a mistress. That's a mistress. The mistress is the one that sit by the wayside, get their pockets fed. They probably a kept woman. Why they finna fuck up what they got? You know what I'm saying? Why they finna fuck up what they got? They will be the mistress. But the side chicks, which is a low budget mistress, their whole purpose is to fuck up their relationship. Just be aware of that. When you got a chick on the side who is so adamant, that's your side chick. And then y'all feel so comfortable telling the side chick everything about your woman. Of course she gonna contact her. Of course. Tamika stayed with him. She stayed with him. But she mad as she hot in the fish grease about it, baby. She's mad as hell that she stayed with him, because now she can't trust him. Now she feel like she needs to control everything so she won't get hurt again. Every time that motherfucker walk out the door, where you going? Who you going with? What's their social security number? What's their license plate? Let me take a picture. You know what I'm saying? That's how Tamika feel. And so when they were told they was going on this date, she was very, very like, oh my God, I can't believe we finna do this. Because he's very charismatic. And I know he has the ability to lie to me about what he's going to do. And so I feel like he's going to lie again. He's going to enjoy this date, and he's going to try to come and lie to me and say he didn't, just so I won't feel anxiety. but the anxiety is brought on by the mistrust because of how you've been playing this whole relationship. I don't know for sure. I personally think Vin's still talking to the other girl. He's still in communication with her. You can't make me believe that he ain't. You can't make me believe that he ain't. Because one, Tamika, her insecurities are so in your face. He's truly worried that it ain't gonna last. I really believe he really worried it ain't gonna last. Okay, so let's go on to the dates. Ashley, they sent her on a date with Andre. They went to a little paint event. Andre looked just like the dude that Ashley was with last time. Were they kinfolk? Was the other guy last name Perry too? They look just alike. Y'all saying Ashley got a type? Actually, Dr. Nicole is the one that's setting her up with these people. Dr. Nicole got a type for Ashley. These brothers look the exact same. I thought it was the same person with just trimmed up the mohawk and shit like that. Andre was smooth as butter as far as conversation goes. Ashley is a natural flirt. I love her flirtiness. Andre was a natural flirt too. They seem to vibe well together. She really enjoyed herself this time. But I wonder if she's going to be open about how well she enjoyed this date. I think... Because I still can't understand fully why you finna send me on dates with other people just to prove that I should be married to you. That shit don't make no sense to me. However, I believe that each date is to test to say, nah, I'm not going to be with nobody else. I know this person is the one for me. And maybe that's where Dr. Cole is going with this shit while we dating other people just to prove that I should marry you. That don't make sense to me at all. The dating should have been done before we got into a committed relationship. You date other people before you get committed. And then before you say I do. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't date after you in a committed relationship. That don't make sense to me. But if that's what she's going with, she wants them to see how many times they will reject going out with somebody else. Once they start feeling comfortable about being around another person, does that mean that I should start questioning? Damn, well, maybe. Because that's what pretty much happened with Shay. Shay got on a date with Peyton. I don't know how the fuck Shay was bowling with them damn nails, but her nails long as fuck, and she was actually bowling with them shits. My nails used to be long, my real nails, and they would break all the time in the bowling ball, and I was dangerous with the fucking bowling ball. Y'all don't come out. Well, I ain't gonna say I was that dangerous. I never really got over 200. I don't even think I got over 175, but I like bowling. It's fun and shit, right? But she go on this date with Peyton, and why they show us the size of their shoes? Shay got a size 9 shoe and he got a size 13. Why they show us the size of his shoes? Shay tall. She's a big girl. You know what I'm saying? So I can see her wearing size 9, but we're going to see him wear. Anyway, I see what you're trying to do. Y'all know how women be sizing up men with their feet. So Peyton come on in. He is a real laid back kind of dude. Still got a funny side to him. They vibed well. Because like I say, this is one of the situations where Shay said that she was dating in a relationship, and he was like, really? Why are you sending me on dates with people that are in a relationship? It's a blind date. Do they not tell these people? You know what I'm saying? Or are they using this as an opportunity for the one who's on the show to actually be honest about their relationship? Because I think it was Hollywood that said, I used to be in a relationship. I was in a relationship. No, you are in a relationship, but they had a good relationship. His bowling sucked. I don't know if he was intentionally doing it. It just looked like he just really couldn't play, but they had fun. They was able to banter back and forth as well, have a little flirtation. And Shay said it was kind of making her nervous that she found herself attracted to this guy. I agree with Vince. Vince said later on in the episode, I know that I'm going to have an attraction to somebody because I'm human. I really be shocked when I hear people try to convince other people that they should not have an attraction to another person. Like, they fucking human. That person look good. They're attractive. The thing is, I don't need to act on that attraction. I could look at somebody and say, God damn, they look good, and not want to sleep with them. That's the part that people need to get under control. The desire, the want, the act of going to pursue or to find out what that attraction is about. That's all. So Vince, I'm with Vince. Yeah, I'm human. Fuck, I know I'm gonna be attracted to somebody. Everybody on this show seems to be attracted to the person that they hook up with. It seems that way. That's human nature. That's human nature. For somebody to say, I only have eyes for you. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's how you get popped in the fucking head. Just don't be lusting after. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when it becomes a problem. Don't be having no long lingering looks and stirs. Then that's when it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no invitation to our bedside. You like her, you want to get with her too? I think we should try threesome. Don't do that shit. That's when it becomes a problem. Unless y'all into that thing. I'm not into it. So, like I said, Peyton and Shay have a nice little decent date. And Everson and Tamika was nervous as fuck on her date. I don't know where they was at. It looked like a fucking strip club with no strippers. It was so dark in there. He walks in with this succulent plant. I like succulents, but that arrangement was ugly as fuck. He thought it was all that. He came in ready to impress is the words that I'm gonna use. He was a bit animated in his conversation. I think he was trying to make her loosen up and feel comfortable, and he kept trying to get her to smile. He came off as corny. He came off as he was trying too hard. He reminds me of what's that boy named Rashid on Ready to Love in his delivery, his mannerisms. I don't think that they're gonna go on another date at all. You know, he made her laugh, he made her smile, but yeah. Basically, he just broke the ice, and which would allow her to open up and possibly try to date again. Now, when it came to Vince's date, like I said, y'all bold as shit for sending these motherfuckers to their house. This girl walked up in there, too motherfucking confident for me. You coming up into my house, and she was like, well, should we sit down and talk for a minute? No, bitch, you're not finna sit down in my house and talk. Fine, go on your date. But no, you're not finna sit up here in my face and to have a conversation and be like, in front of me. No, that's not gonna happen. No. Then she was like, she was kind of, in my opinion, taunting her. So you gonna let me go out with your man? Like, you the shit, bitch. Like, yeah, bye. I know Tamika was feeling some kind of way, and the girl was feeding on it. She saw her anxiety, and she was like, yeah, let me dig in a little deeper. You gonna let your man go out with me? I'm surprised she didn't turn around and do with me type thing. That's how she got me. And then she got the nerve to say Tamika is insecure. Yes, Tamika is insecure, but bitch, you tried it. You tried it. I don't like her. What was her name? I don't even remember. What was her damn name? Was that Juicy? No, it was something like Peachy Terry. It was something. It was like a nickname almost. I can't remember what her name was. Perry, Juicy, Berry. I don't remember what the girl name was. Y'all remember her name? Drop it in the comment section. She might come into the video too. Drop it in the comment section. But you tried, girl. You tried. But Tamika had a whole fucking breakdown. And Vince was like, okay, we agreed to this. We said we was going to do this. Like, we in the middle of the conversation. And that knock on the door came. Tamika's whole mood changed. Yes, she has trust issues. She has insecurity problems. Her whole mood changed. She went into a shake and tremor fit cry because he walked out the door on that date. And he was like, I think he would have stayed if she would have said, go on, stay. But at the same time, I think that she would rather him say, you know what? I see how this is making you feel. I'm not going to go. That's what I think she wanted him to say. And Tamika probably has gotten to that point that she does that all the time, which is why Vince is saying now he gonna go ahead and go because we signed up for this. You agreed to it. I'm finna go out the door. Dr. Nicole had came by Hollywoods and Ashley, and like I said, they had the conversation about how she feels and why Ashley is so angry. And I talked about that at the open of this video, so I'm not going to go through that again. And the episode ended. I was waiting to see what the rest of the dates was. I was like, damn, it's over? It's over? So they breaking this episode down into two. We get to see the other people go today. We get to see Hollywood, and we get to actually see Michael's date. We get to actually see Vince's date in the next episode. So thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If y'all agree or disagree with anything I said, drop it down in the comment section. We can talk about it. And if I forgot anything, You know, as always, leave it in the comment section so we can discuss that. And you can also run over to Darling to Tracy TV and catch up on what she said about it too. All right, talk to you again. Peace.